eating abominable foods and it's they got abominable things on their plates. You know? Like y'all out here fucking up, man. And wondering why the Lord doing what he doing, man. That's why I say it takes a humble person to sit there and realize when they're messing up, when they gotta take an L, when they messed up, man. You know? That's the problem with Jake. They don't want to sit there and humble themselves and be disciplined, man.
Isaiah 65:1. I am sought of them that ask not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name.
Now people are automatically like, oh snap, that's talking about the heathen. No, that's talking about the Gentiles, man. The ones that were cut off. Because there was a period of time that we wasn't calling on the Most High, man. We was calling on white Jesus and whatever our parents had us into, because the Most High had us in darkness. You know, remember he covered that path up, man. You know?
I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts.
Yep, that's what they do.
Hey, I was gonna say, even with that, who did he call rebellious on the scriptures?
Yeah, but this talking about, you know, like who he's saying fuck and like who he's saying, man, I ain't dealing with them, and then he's talking about I am sort of people that wasn't of my nation, basically. You know what I'm saying? So in this, can you read that again?
It says, I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people.
Yeah, which is Israel. Go ahead.
Which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts.
Yeah, and that's how people, they got people going to church and they're flaming faggots, man. And they think they're in the right because that's what they want to do. You know, I got relatives that'd be amening anything that they agree with, man. It's so reprobate and biased. If it's about a woman, they all over it. But then, you know, you amen and protesting, women protesting for equal rights. But then you want to say, Lord, watch over me, man. That's the type of shit our people, our nation do. We act like the Lord don't see that, man. You know? Being full-blown hypocrites and shit, man. Go ahead.
A people that provoketh me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifices in gardens, and burneth incense upon altars of bricks. And what is that, man? Making them sacrifices unto them idols, man. Because like when you get into the churches, that's where the groves came from. They had actual groves like out in the wilderness type, and that's how it would be. It'd be branches on top of each other, and they make sacrifices up under that, man. And that's why all your churches got that little dome. All right, it all go up. All the churches go up like that, man.
To a point.
Yeah, to a point. All right.
That's why they got the Bohemian Grove out there in the middle of nowhere.
Isaiah 65:4, which remain among the graves and lodge in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh and broth of abominable things in their vessels.
Yeah, doing all type of wickedness, man, basically. All right, going after what the heathen was doing, because, hey, like the scriptures say, we are peculiar people, we are the Most High's chosen people, and we are above the rest of the nations, man. Deuteronomy 4, it tells you how we completely different from the other nations and why they like, look at these people, they must got a faithful power behind them, man, by the way they carry themselves. All right, but our people want to be rebellious and provoke the Lord to anger by being a fucking hoe, man. Really, to keep it plain, by being a harlot, man. All right, so we the Lord's bride, man. All right.
Says which say, stand by thyself, come not near to me, for I am holier than thou, These are a smoke in my nose, a fire that burneth all the day.
Yeah, and that's how our people act, man. Can't nobody judge them. Only God can judge them. You know, they better, like, even inside the churches, these bullshit churches, you got motherfuckers looking at other motherfuckers with that face. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, look at this nigga here. Like, why the nigga they at church the same reason why you at church, man? You know what I'm saying? But they act like they holier than thou, man. You know? They sit here getting tattoos and, you know, going to church. Homosexual and, you know, faggots and dykes, but they going to church. You know what I'm saying? The choir director is always sweet as the nastiest Kool-Aid, man. You know, like, but he's in that church though. You know, the pastor probably humping on some of the ushers. All right, and it's adultery in there, man. Okay.
Or the little boys, depending on what church you're going to.
Or yeah. Depending on your denomination.
If I may add, that's kind of what the brother was talking about. Like Jake don't know how to take the load, man.
Yeah.
Jake don't know how to fucking take the load. You ain't always got to be top shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we were supposed to be top shit, then we are really considered top shit in this place. But we still take the load because we know that the Most High don't deal with pride, man. You know, and Jake is fucking proud. Y'all took on that pride after the manner of the heathen, man, because they're fucking proud, man. You know, and you can see it in everyday life.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with having confidence. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're Israelite, ain't nothing wrong with being, you know what I'm saying, you're the king of the world. You know what I'm saying? You're a prince of the power. But you do acknowledge the real that our people, and we are still in a low mindset, man. But the 2/3 are very low, man. Their vibration is very low. You know what I'm saying? But just recognizing the real, man. You know, what professional fighter or champion goes in the ring believing, you know, thinking he's going to be beaten, man. You see what I'm saying? But when they lose, they work on, real champions figure out what they did and come back and win. You know, not like Ronda Rousey, man. That's, you know, come back, you know, exactly the same, man.
Exactly the same.
Exactly.
That's what I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? You got to practice, man, to make yourself the best. When she was in practice, she wasn't getting hit. Her sparring partners, they literally had to sign a contract saying that they couldn't hit her in the face. So when she got in the ring, things got real. She got hit that first time. She took her right back to that first fight.
That bitch don't look all that good, man. She ain't no dime piece. You know? Like, not get hit in the face, but that's a different story for a different time, man. Let's get back to that.
Isaiah 65:6. Behold, it is written before me, I will not keep silent, but will recompense into their bosom. Your iniquities and the iniquities of your fathers together, said the Most High, which have burnt incense upon the mountains and blasphemed me upon the hills. Therefore will I measure their former work into their bosom.
Yeah, that's why we're going through as a nation. That's why we're going through what we're going through now, because he's recognized our former work into our bosom, man, or into his bosom. You know, like what we did in the past, we're paying for it now, basically. You know? Go ahead.
Thus saith the Most High, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one said, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it.
Yeah, the new wine is in the cluster. So the Most High ultimately was about to wipe us out. But he said, you know what I'm saying? Now they got a little cluster that's good. You know what that cluster is? That's the elect, man. Okay? That's the elect with the 144,000 in the elect. Okay? Go ahead.
He said, so will I do for my servant's sake, that I may not destroy them all.
Yeah. Because he said, a people that have not known me and not called by me by my name, that's that new cluster, man. That's that cluster that was a part of the cluster that he just preserved. Okay? Go ahead.
And I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob, and out of Judah an inheritor of my mountains.
And the inheritor of my mountain, talking about Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, go ahead.
and mine elect shall inherit it, and my servant shall dwell there.
And his elect, his elect of Israel, man. Not the whole world, not no heathens, and all this other BS, man. Go ahead.
And Sharon shall be a fold of flocks, in the valley of Achor a place for the herds to lie down in, for my people that have sought me. But ye are they that forsake the Most High, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth, and that furnish and drink offering unto the number.
Yep. So at the end of the day, the Most High grafted us back in. Even though he considered us not his people, he eventually started saying, okay, you my people. And you can tell by how the way the world is working, man. All these things that's going on in this world is the time of the Lord. Give me that in 2 Ezra 9:1. People think these people riding, wars. Oh, they always have riots. They always have war, but not on this magnitude, man. Not on this level, man. It's happening at a crazy level. Earthquakes in diverse places, famine, Venezuela. All this is happening at the same time. But people worry about what kind of shoes if Trump got if Obama got his hat on forward or backwards. You know, you worry about, you protest for equal rights, but meanwhile, Trump helping fulfill a scripture in 2nd Ezra when he said the Arabs is going to unite, man. That ban and that tariff that he putting on them Arabs ain't gonna do nothing but make them unite. China trying to drop the dollar, they basically declare war. All this going on. Niggas worry about what Trump doing. What he doing to his wife. Not with the laws he's passing, but what he doing to his wife. You know? Bugged out, man. Just like I said, man, our people treat politics like celebrity gossip, man. You know? And think they own something. And we'll put Hotep at the end. Hashtag Hotep, like you said something deep, man. Mouth full of Alabama food, calcifying and pineal gland, can't even think straight. Go ahead.
Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, Negroes try to go too deep. They want to know what's under the earth, what's out of space. The scriptures clearly tell you, simple and plain, nation shall rise against nation, people against people, fighting and striving against another, earthquakes in diverse places, storms and tempests. All this is going on at a magnitude right now, but they trying to go deep into economics and all that. Look, Most High going to destroy this place, man. They're going to do this place like Sodom and Gomorrah, and he's going to bring salvation to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I don't care if your best friend's white or nothing. The Lord don't care. Just like a missile don't care if it's a child or old lady. If a missile drop, it's eradicating everything in its path. It's going to do what it's supposed to do. I don't care if your auntie is in that building. If they drop a Scud missile on that building, it's going to wipe out your auntie. That's what missiles do. The Negroes think that, oh, I got a child, the Lord ain't going to come. Or, nah, the Lord don't work like that because I don't want it to work like that. The Lord gonna work how he work. Ain't nobody can do nothing about it. Trump won. Ain't nothing you could do about that. You know what I'm saying? North Korea beefing with America. Nothing we can do about that. Russia beefing with America. There's nothing we could, at this point, there's nothing we could do about it. But really figure out how we get salvation. That's the real question. The solution. Everybody want to talk about the problem. Yeah, there's a problem. The solution is really going back to the Lord. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Should their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
Yeah, but you're quick to question the Bible, but the Bible is showing you the things that are coming to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the Most High be true, and every man a liar. What man knows? What man came up with? What are you producing to the world, man? What have you done for the world? You have done nothing that the Most High ain't ordained you to do, man. You know? It says, if any man think he's himself off that he's something, let him be nothing, man. Let him know that he is nothing. You know? They can't even keep Ray Ray out of jail, but you won't question if the Bible's legit or not. Like your knowledge exceeds the validity of the scriptures, man. Niggas, it's crazy, man. You have to respect the Bible all the way through and through, man. All the way.
Matthew, 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yep. So basically, the Most High is revealing it in its validity, man. He's putting it out there. You know, everything that's going to happen is going to manifest. Jacob's trouble, you can see it. Famine, you can see it. Martial law, you can see it. World War, RFID chip, everything is. He said the end shall be manifest. So, you know, you go ahead.
It says, verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. It says the end is manifest. Meaning you're going to see it, man. It's going to be revealed. It ain't like we're going to prophesy and it's going to bam, it's happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like the RFID chip and the elders, apostles always say, man, it ain't talking all that shit that they used to talk. Why? Because it's being manifest. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking about the RFID chip when it wasn't seen. But they seen it through the spirit of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But then the Most High started manifesting it. And then guess what? They ain't gonna like they're gonna do the same shit. They start backing away, start getting quiet. Like, oh shit. Oh man, let me act like I ain't never said nothing about this.
Shame.
You know? The end will be manifest, man. Like when we were saying America's gonna be destroyed, a lot of niggas get butthurt about it. You know? But hey, motherfuckers gonna see, they starting to see. Russia wanna do this and wanna do that. They like, man, I need to get the fuck out this country, man. You know, economically, overseas, internally, externally, they see this place going down, man. It's being manifest, man.
This generation shall not pass to all be fulfilled. And this is the time.
Yeah.
This is the time we in, man.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 6. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs, and every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, faith-based Israelites doing the work, not only doing the work, but it's talking about having works. You know what I'm saying? What the scriptures say, you apply. He shall be escaped by his faith and his works. Can't sit here and call upon a name and your body is filled with all kind of abominable toxins from pork. I always say pork, catfish, whatever. You smoking, you doing all these things, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you just call upon the name of the Lord. You know, like you gotta have both, man. You gotta be a well-rounded fighter, man. You know, in order to get this salvation. All right.
Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
And that's the difference. That's why people get afraid when they see these prophecies come to pass. And because they know, like, damn, man, the Most High gonna fuck me up. You know, you start seeing Trump do this and do that. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying the other day we were joking about Trump. It's like, man, somebody knock him off. I was like, hell no, man. He got more shit to do. You know what I'm saying? He got, you know. Smooth move, bro.
Real smooth. He got up. He started running. Try to get away from them. It says, verse 9, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Yep. So basically, if you thinking it's a game, the Most High gonna put you through hell, man. You know, you're abusing the Most High's ways. You're treating the Bible like it's a Pell Grant or something, like it's financial aid. You just sign up and get this easy money. You know what you call it? They call it blessings and anointings. You know, you think you just go out and do that and it's all gravy? No, man. The Most High gonna fuck you up, man. You know.
It says, verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me,
Yep.
and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it.
Yeah, they hate. You know, you got the opportunity to come to the Lord, but you want to challenge the Bible at this point because you can't. You know, a lot of these niggas don't challenge authority. They don't challenge the police. You know, there's a few niggas that wake up and say, you know, that it's injustice. But the bulk of you niggas is just like, yo, hey, they just doing their job. They don't question authority or nothing. Blue lives matter, or you just think the government is legit and it's just a few bad cops. You don't think it's a systematic oppression or nothing. You know? Go ahead.
It says the saint must know it after death by pain.
There you go. You know? So, with that being said, say double honor to our apostles / elders, bless the elect, and last but not least, most exhorted, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. You know? Shalom. Oh.